Hi! So I just completed my Disney College Program phone interview, and I don't want to jinx it, but I think it might have gone pretty well. My interviewer was Sandy, and she was really, really nice, like ridiculously nice. Like I was afraid that I was going to get one of those interviewers who didn't respond at all to what I said, but Sandy was totally receptive to everything. She asked me a bunch of questions. She actually didn't ask me as many questions that I thought she would. Like, she didn't ask me about, like, what I want to do with my life. But somehow I snuck that in there when she asked me why I wanted to do the DCP. I said it was because I want to make magic for other people, and because I said that I wanted to be a pediatric oncologist. Any work with kids is going to help. Oh, I probably should mention that the way that I practiced for this interview. I think it's really important to practice. So yesterday I had my mom call me, or I called my mom, and we just ran through this huge list of questions. If you want, I probably can link you to it. I mean, most of the questions she didn't ask. Like, you're only going to get, like, she's really only going to ask you, like, 10, 15 questions overall, and like, half of them are going to be, like, can you handle an emergency? And yeah, just read over the questions, have your mom or parent or friend, anyone just call you and ask you the questions, and make a little cheat sheet. I have mine right here because I like literally just got off the phone. So yeah, make a little cheat sheet. Don't write everything, just write little bullet points. Like, it asked me if I can handle a crisis, and I put down the name of this kid who ran into the wall and needed stitches, and from there I explained how I handled the crisis. So yeah, just make sure you know what you're gonna say, and it really helps if you do research. Sandy was like, "Wow, you really did your research and your homework," and I'm like, "Yeah, I did," and yeah, that was great. Love being appreciated for being a Disney. She called me at 1:33 and it lasted about 25 minutes. And my phone interview was scheduled for 1:30, and I was in here, the student lounge, because my roommate's in the room. I've been in here since 1:15, and I was actually like 1:10. And I was freaking out, like my heart was beating so fast, and I like was just doing like just doing my breathing exercises, and that worked a bit. I mean, it didn't really help. I only really calmed down until I heard her voice, and she's really nice, and she has a cute little accent, so that was helpful. So, let me tell you about the interview itself. So she asked me why I wanted to do the DCP. That was like the first question. She asked me what I would do if I was doing a task and someone interrupted me. And I wasn't exactly prepared for this question because I was planning on if a guest interrupted me. So I asked her if she meant like a guest or a manager, and she was like, anyone. And I was like, well, depending on the emergency of the task, I would stop my task, help whoever I could, and if I couldn't extensively help them, then I would refer them to a coworker. And then I would continue doing my task. She asked me like what my past jobs were and how they are going to help me for the Disney College Program. And I told her, whatever. And she asked me if I could handle a crisis, and I told her about the time that my friend ran into a wall. She asked me, because my main roles are, she asked me what my main roles are. PhotoPass, attractions, character attendant. She didn't ask me any, she only asked me if I had a driver's license for attractions. She didn't ask me like any, like, what would you do if a kid was online and he was too short or something. And I have a really good answer for that, so I'm kind of sad that she didn't give me that. Location change, because now I'm in my room, because two girls came into the lounge, and I thought it would be weird if I just started vlogging with them there. She asked me my photography experience, of which I don't really have much, but that's besides the point. She asked me what I would do if a child was afraid of a character. So I told her that I would like get down on the child's level, have the character get down on the child's level. I would just make sure that the child would know that the character is not scary and there's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, she asked like if I'd be okay with dorming with people. I was like, yeah, I'm dorming right now. Yo. Then she asked me what I would like if I've ever experienced a conflict with roommates. So last semester my roommates bullied me, which was great. So yeah, I brought that up, and she asked me if I was ever in a situation where I had like so many tasks that I didn't know how I would get it done on time. So then she asked me if I had any questions. So I asked her if she did the DCP, and she talked for about like 3 minutes about how much she loved doing it and how great it was. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so jealous. I hope I get it. And she was like, yeah, you gave really good answers and like examples for everything. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything, but you know, so yeah, so yeah, I was just like, thank you so much. She was like, thank you for being interested in Disney. You'll find out within 2 to 3 weeks. Just keep checking your dashboard. I'm like, I will. And now the waiting game begins, and I'm really nervous. I really hope I get in. Oh, also, I asked her if she thought that I should, like, from her experience, if I should add quick service food and beverage to my application, because I didn't originally and I really want to get in. And she was like, well, like, it's your decision, but it definitely does help if you have more roles to choose from. So it was like, put me down for quick service food and beverage. But yeah, so that was basically my interview experience. Like, if you want me to call you and ask you questions, interview questions, then feel free to message me or something. I will gladly do it for you. Hey, so I just wanted to add a extra thing to this video because I didn't want to post my phone interview video until I had gotten accepted, because like, what if I didn't get accepted and then I'd be giving out this really bad information, or not bad, but you know, whatever. So I got accepted today, and I'm merch fall 2013. And I'm actually kind of surprised that I got merch because they didn't ask me any questions about merch, and it was my lowest interest. I mean, but honestly, I don't care because I'm working for Disney, and this is amazing. So, some stats that you might be curious about if you're applying, whatever. So, I applied on February 9th, which was the day after after applications went out. I had my phone interview the 21st, which was a Tuesday. I won. Then I got the pending email 2 days later on the 23rd, and I was so sad. And then today, March 13th, which is 2 weeks and 6 days later, I got the freaking email, and I am so excited, and I am so happy because good luck to everyone who is applying and who applied and is pending, and just good luck, and always just hope and dream, because I didn't think that I would get in. I wouldn't let myself hope that I would get in, because I mean, it's been 3 weeks. Probably wouldn't get in, but I did, and just dream. If you can dream it, you can do it. Which I think wasn't actually said by Disney. I don't even know. Whatever. So yeah, so happy. Okay. Good luck, and have a magical day.